In our current environment, which rising rates, low inventory, a few other challenges, what are some of the recent obstacles or stumbling blocks that you're consistently seeing the brokers that you work with struggle with? Laura, so in the same question, but I would love to hear how you're helping your clients through that struggle.
My programs, I'm going to tell you, I can tell you every day my phone rings. Oh my God, you have a program, and Tom, you probably get this call all the time. You have a program that I am going to light the world on fire. I am going to have so many builders and realtors and renovation people just throwing loans at me. I'm going to triple my numbers. Every day I think I get that call. But then people say, wait a minute, you mean I have to learn how to do that? You mean, so it's not exactly the same process. Like there's actually other steps that are involved in that. I don't know if I really want to learn how to work with a builder. I don't know if I really want to understand construction. That might not be the road I want, but can I just give you this and you can magically make that fund at the end, right? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, we will train you how to get from point here to point here, and I promise you, once you get the routine down, it's just like every other loan. But in the beginning, the struggle I see is that there's all this excitement, and there's all this energy, and it's fantastic. But remember, 50 hours for an acquaintance. I wish I knew the quote on how long it would take to learn a new process flow, but I don't know that one. So I think the biggest struggle I see is that everyone in our industry, we have to be willing to know this is, okay, let's say we were doctors, okay? So we're doctors. As new things come out in the medical field, we have to learn them. We have to understand how to do the new heart surgery, or we have to hone in on our craft. And one of the struggle I see in our industry as a whole is they were like, that's a little complicated. I think I'll pass on that. I'll just keep doing this. But we watch our industry evolve. We're watching this strong purchase market. We're watching this lack of inventory. And we're watching, somebody told me today, they're expecting 1 million people to move to this area by 2030, 2030. 1 million. They don't have enough houses. We know there's going to be a building boom. We know this. So what are we doing about it? Are we getting exciting and saying, that's too difficult, I'm going to pass? Or are we collectively saying, you know what, I'm going to become an expert because, man, 1 million people are coming to my area. They need homes. They need mortgages. And I can not only help them with 20% down or 30% down, I can put a veteran in that home with 0 money down. That's a beautiful thing. So the struggle I see is that we need collectively as an industry to look at it as the same as if we were doctors or nurses or whatever the case may be. And we actually have to stay up on what's happening in the marketplace and continue to educate all of ourselves to be able to take care of our customers.
Could I just jump in with just a factoid? Because we've done some research at Freddie looking at sort of the surge in demand that's coming over the next 10 years. Nationwide, I don't have Denver stats, but nationwide we're going to have about 20 million additional households.
20 million.
And we're already underhoused currently. And so if we're going to add those additional households, where are they going to come from? Well, we're going to have to build, we're going to have to create more supply, or people are going to be very disappointed. So I think that's solving that challenge is a big challenge just nationwide, and anything that can do to help bridge that is going to be critical. And so preparing for that, because that demand is coming years and years.